Hi, this is me again, El Tico, Vargas Landscaping. I want to show you here my beautiful vegetable garden, a combination of vegetable garden with herbs and fruit trees and plants that attract butterflies to make your vegetable garden beautiful. So in here I do a little bit of clean up, cutting some of the leaves, they are damaged. And then I am looking here for some of the, I have a little bit of damage from slugs and snails. And then also, excuse me, also in here I over fertilize. You be careful, guys. Be careful with fertilizing with nitrogen because you can over fertilize. I believe that I over fertilize my beans a little bit, so that is why I lost these lower leaves in here on my bean. But I will remove those, and then that will do it. It's very little damage. Some of the leaves they are damaged. I will cut it, and then like in here I have a little bit of damage from a slug and a snail, but I don't want to use some of those bad chemicals. So I am using a beer in a small container, and I put beer in there so the slug and snail, they like beer, they go there, they get in the container to drink the beer, and they drown. It's the way to control the snails and the slug naturally. In here I have a beautiful, this is growing in here, a beautiful radish already growing. So this in here is a combination hot pepper plant growing in here and the radish in the bottom, so I can take advantage of my space because I don't have too much space in my area. Like in this area here, I have the tomato growing at the top, and then I have in here some of the lettuce. They have been eaten also by a snail, but they will grow in here. So it's a way to use the space. In here again, I think I talked to you about this before, but now you can see in here the result. The beans are growing on the corn plant. So holding in there, pretty soon they're going to start blooming and having the beans, and then I am hoping that the corn keep growing in here, and then I will have a nice crop of corn in here. The tomatoes, you can see the flower. Pretty soon they're going to send me beautiful tomato. I will show you. Oh, in here we already have beautiful tomato in here in the bottom. You can see those in there growing already. So I will have a beautiful crop of tomatoes in here in this plant, and the corn for sure. I will have a very healthy corn. And then in here, as you can see in here also, let me show you in here, the beans already growing in here. It's heavy production of a crop of beans. And there, pretty soon we are going to start eating beans with eggs. One of the reasons that I have the beans in here planted in the bottom of the corn, the beans extract the nitrogen from the natural nitrogen from the air, and put it in the ground through nodules that they have in the roots. And then the beans are going to give nitrogen to my corn, plus also the beans are going to start growing on the corn itself, like you can see in there. So plus also in here I have lettuce growing in the bottom. So those lettuce pretty soon they're going to start growing, and then we are going to harvest those. So we have three different crops growing in the same container, 15-gallon container, and for sure they're going to give me a nice production. You can see here in this bean plant in here is loaded with flowers and beans. I use organic fertilizer, and then also I use a little bit of ammonium sulfate to give a little bit extra nitrogen to the beans and the corn. Beautiful yellow zucchini. You can see the crop in here, the heavy crop. We have already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zucchini growing in there. Beautiful. We've fertilized with zucchini with organic fertilizer, Harvest Supreme. I use also organic, And then I use also worm casting. Worm casting is pretty good. So you can see the foliage is growing nice and healthy and very green. That means that the plant is getting enough for nitrogen. And here we have the cilantro. This is the sweet shade, sweet leaf, the yerba dulce, stevia. This is stevia. This is a natural sweetening, so you can have a drink and then you put a little bit of that instead of the artificial sugar that is not good. So in here again, we have beans, more peppers, more pineapple. We have in here now the mix of romero or rosemary, romero. We have in here the oregano, cucumber, and more cucumber at the back. We have sweet corn in there in the back. We have a beautiful lantana that give us, bring the butterflies to us. And then in the back we have the butterfly bush, Badleya. They also that bring butterflies to the landscape. So we have in here, we have a vegetable garden, we have an herb garden, at the same time we have a plant that bring butterflies, so the environment or the area in here, it looks more sweet or pleasant to be around. Look at all those butterflies flying. As you can see, some of the butterflies is flying in there. They are not here now. We will come back in about a month, and then we're going to show you the results of the landscape, the vegetable garden, and how the herbs continue growing, and then also the beautiful fruit trees. So it's a combination, and you can have a backyard that could looks beautiful with vegetable garden, with herb, with fruit trees, and ornamental trees all together to beautify your site. So I will see you back in a month, so please wait for me. I will be there. It's El Tico. See you next time. Pura vida.